Live yet? Hello? Oh, I'm live now. Okay, finally. That took ages. Okay, so I was meant to go an hour before, but I went, oh, 100's a nicer number. And I took so long to set this up, it's actually 98 minutes before it finishes. So I even missed the 100 mark. So that kind of sucks. Now I just got to go in here, and there'll be people getting pings as we speak. So I've got a song stuck in my head as well, which doesn't help. Am I silent? Can anyone hear me? Is anyone there? No one's there. This is probably a really good time to do a countdown. We didn't think the starting of this up very well. But I'm happy to say we've definitely made target. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if people jump on now, they'll be like a minute behind and they'll be commenting on things I said a minute ago. I don't know how this works. I've never come on here and no one's been here. This is odd. I'll close that so we can just close that. Okay, anyone there? Hello. I probably should have announced this. Oh, I think I still have the what do you call it? The link in my. Let's go with the song. I've got the song in my head, but I'm not sure if anyone else has. Anyone there yet? No one's there. Well, this is gonna get us lots of supporters. Well, that's if StreamYard's accurate. StreamYard might not be accurate. So you can't trust StreamYard. Well, you sort of can. It does a lot of things. One person. Woo! I'm not alone anymore. Hello, one person. Oh, one person's gone away. I don't want to play any of the video. I'll stuff it. I'll play some of the videos while we wait for people. How's that? Where are the videos? Let's play this one. Look at that. Wasn't that an awesome little video? Hopefully everyone got sound from that, because I barely got sound from that. Maybe I've turned my speakers down too much. Oh, dear. Maybe we had to do this together, Martin. No one cares about me telling people about this. Oh, there's one person. Let's see if they comment or run away. Come on. Comment. Make me feel like I'm not alone. So who's there? Who's watching me make a fool of myself? Oh, here. I'll give you a video because that's better than me. What's this one? Main Kickstarter video. Let's have a look.
First off, fantastic book. Love the artwork in it. Love the storytelling in it. It is truly great.
I kind of thought I was going to get like a sci-fi superhero story, which technically I did. but it was far more in-depth and nuanced than I expected.
The underlying themes of mental health and addiction were done very well with a lot of care.
The art is ambitious and bold, and when it comes down to the final product, it's just amazing, and it does not fail to please.
I thought it was great. The art was fantastic.
Another awesome indie comic find out of all.
That was a really
You guys should definitely check it out. I'm really looking forward to reading issue number 2.
Go big or go home. That's my motto. And Max seems like he's going big in the story.
Hello everyone, my name is Max. I am the writer of Stellarlands, and on behalf of myself and the artist Ben Worrell, I want to thank you for clicking on our Kickstarter campaign site and giving us your time and your consideration. Now, I sincerely believe that Stellarlands is a project that is worthy of your pledges and your reading appetites, because it's more than just a fire and fury action-packed comic book, though we do love those, but that it attempts to be something more, a rich, layered, multi-narrative journey that looks at various characters of different and even competing social statuses, from soldiers to civilians to soldiers on the other side of the war to intergalactic politicians. And it shows you how they're all interconnected on a cosmic scale. And for those of you who were there with us from issue 1, I want to thank you, because we wouldn't be here at this exciting point without you. You have my deepest gratitude. And for those of you who are just joining us now from the Kickstarter verse, welcome, and we hope you will support us by continuing to be with us as we grow and expand and evolve.
There you go, some words from Max Ferreter. He can't be here with me. That was the original plan, but work has called him in. So it's just me. It's just me. So this is going to be interesting, how I'm going to count down the next 90 minutes, it seems, with just me. Hi, Jeffrey. I'll just put your comment up. Thank you for commenting. Making me feel less by myself. Woo! My mind control powers are powerful. Thanks you. Thanks you. Thank you very much for that, Danny. Much appreciated. Well, that might be the case, but I'm pretty sure he was going to work. But who knows? Maybe he lied to me. But yes, thank you everyone who's joining this video. If you haven't already pledged to the Kickstarter, it is stellarlands.comex.studio. It's a great book. I've read both of them. They are awesome, as in issue 1 and issue 2. Just for anyone who's curious, they are standalone stories. So issue 1 is story 1. Issue 2 is story 2. They're complete stories. And they're in the same universe, but they're not really connected. They're kind of all the issues will all be happening at the same time in different parts of the universe. So I believe somehow they get connected in issue 8, the last issue. But before that, they are complete stories. You can read 1 and just go, that was awesome. And then you pick up 2 and it's like, oh, all new characters, all new story. And yeah, and like Danny said, issue 2, as good as issue 1 was, issue 2 is better. So yeah, just to Mr. Chalker, thank you for joining me. Yeah, so we have crossed the 2,500 mark for Australians. Americans, if you're looking at the price, I'm not too sure what you'll be seeing. Not the price, the pledged amount. I think it'd be around 3,000 American. I don't know. I'm just guessing, doing a bit of math in my head. That's 124 backers. That's amazing. Max should be very, very proud of that. So, yeah, good on you, Max. And Comex Studio, the publisher, is very proud of this book. It is an amazing book, and Max has done an amazing job promoting it, helping promote it, and yeah. So you don't have to listen to me constantly. I'll play another one of his cool little videos. Early reviews of Stellarlands 2. Let's have a look.
I thought it was great. The art was fantastic.
Another awesome indie comic find out of all.
That was a really good
And an incredible
There's
artist. That is their own.
You guys should definitely check it out. I'm really looking forward to reading issue number 2.
This was a complete comic with a start, a middle, and an end. It was very satisfying. It's very well made. It's incredibly well written and drawn, and it was my favourite comic from last year. I can tell you, Stellarlands 2, in my opinion, is better.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a grown man, I can admit this. I teared up a little bit on the last few pages. It was quite emotional.
There were tears shed. Listen, my cold, dead heart unfroze at the end issue 1 and issue 2. More so issue 2, because I'm like, no! I felt that I was alive again, okay? So
you're getting quite bang for your buck, I would say, because most comic books are half this size at this price point, which I think is quite the deal, to be quite honest, because the art is amazing and obviously the storylines are incredible.
So I read it, and it's fantastic.
Cool little videos there made by Max himself. With only 4 or 5 of you watching, I don't know if I'm going to make a big difference to this campaign, but I'm going to try. We're over the 4,500 marks. So that's pretty damn cool. We were 1, 2, 3 backers. My OCD love that, but I'm happy with 1, 2, 4. That's doubling each time. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. I like this pattern. My OCD can live with it. But does anyone have a question about the book or about the campaign or here? Well, what I might do is share my screen so we can look at the pledge levels. Where do they start? Oh, this shows my pledge level. Hang on. Why is it not scrolling? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got the PDF of 1, and that's $10 Australian. That's approximately $7 American. We've got issue 2, a digital copy, $10, and that, like I said, $7 American. That is a curious reward. Digital copy of issue 2 with a different cover. Okay, cool. Digital set. This is great for anyone overseas who cannot afford the postage over the ocean. The ocean sucks. It does increase. What's just the storyline? Okay, I'm guessing you're talking about 2. Well, I'll answer that one first. I've got another question in there. Basically, it was that I guess you missed that other video. I can't remember which video tells you, but basically it's this this planet where these people are struggling just to get by, and this company comes on and offers them untold wealth for an hour or so's work. The problem is the hour's work is on a planet that for every hour you're there, 12 hours occurs in the, like, it's heavy gravity. So time's all warped and, you know, as time does. And yes, I think it's for every hour there is 12 years in the normal time space continuum, whatever. So yes, so basically the story revolves, well, it's also a romance. One of the people in the company gets involved with one of the locals. Beyond that, I don't really want to say too much more because it kind of ruins the story. I'll reach out to Danny, who's in the watching at the moment. What do you think you can say without stepping on the story and sort of ruining those little surprises as you go? That's basically a story, sci-fi. One of the characters has superhero powers. I'm not too sure. I've got to talk to Max because I haven't seen all the scripts yet, but I understand that this is going to be a bunch of stories about different superheroes in a sci-fi environment, I believe. So yeah. No idea. That's up to Max. I believe he's written it. I think he's written all 8, to be honest, if I remember correctly. I think it's been drawn, so I think it's pretty much on the poor artist who has to get it done by a certain time. I'm not too sure when that is. Sorry, I wish I could answer that question, but I haven't actually asked that. I've been too busy working on this campaign to ask, hey, when's 3 coming out? Even though we haven't done 2 yet. You're so impatient, Danny. So impatient. But I'm thinking not before next year. So I actually got a reminder on Facebook. 1 year ago today, I was packing the boxes for issue 1. So there you go. So it's been a year since the last one. I don't know. Maybe we can do it in less than a year for the next one. That would be good. But there are many factors involved. So before I go again, let's... Oh, it got a project we love. Let's have a look at this. I can wait. Pretty cool. Another project by Comex Studio that's got a project we love again. We've had a few of them now. I believe the criteria is projects you can trust and are written in a way that there's no confusion. And there's a few other factors, of course, but that's all I can remember right now. But yes, we can be trusted. You will get these rewards. For anyone who is with Presents 4, I can assure you there will not be the delays there was with Presents 4. I was sick. We had some troubles with the art, getting it in. And yeah, I'm well now. And I've got all the materials to post it as well. So yeah, as soon as this campaign's finished, we'll be sending in for a proof. And well, it ends in like, maybe not straight away, but yeah, not in 78 minutes. But we will be getting that proof very soon, this week, definitely this week, and we will be printing everything. I believe Max has turned on this new feature of Kickstarter. where certain products are available for a couple of hours after it finishes, but don't wait because they're more expensive to pledge on after. So pledge now, so you get it at the good price. But yeah, I believe there's like an inflation when it goes to the after. I should know what this is called because it's a new feature, and I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. No, I don't know what I have to press to find the name. It lets you pledge after the thing's finished, but yeah, the pledges are a percentage more than what they were during the campaign. And they also, like the campaign, only run for a certain amount of time. So, yeah. Okay, we got some questions or comments. Where's the link? Just there, buddy. Yeah, that's a link. Sorry, that might not be awfully apparent to some people because it's got a .studio, but .studio is a thing. Late pledge, yes, thank you, Shawnee. How could I not think of that word? But yeah, late pledges cost more, so get a pledge in now. You got 77 minutes. To all the people watching this later, sorry about that. Sorry, you missed out. You'll have to get the late pledge. I think it's only like 10% more or something. So no questions, nothing you need to know that will get you over the line, or is everyone watching already pledged? Hello, number 6. Let's see where everyone is. Everyone's on YouTube. Cool. Hello, YouTube users. Love your work. YouTube is the place to be. If you're coming here for the first time, you've never seen Comics channel, subscribe. That would be awesome. We've got a lot of good content on this channel. I know this is a countdown to Stellarlands, but I'm still going to pitch the old channels here. We've got Recent Reads, which is on tonight. That's where a bunch of us just talk about comics we've recently read. Hence the name. Then we've got Chinwag tomorrow night. I believe Lee is talking to Owen. Yeah, I might be a week ahead. Sorry if I am. So I get the list like a couple of weeks ahead. So I might be thinking of the wrong week. Then Wednesday is off this week. This is the off week for Wednesday, so I get a break from doing a live stream. Then Thursday we're back for let's draw a comic book. No, sorry, let's make a comic book. I keep getting that name wrong. That's really bad. Let's make a comic book. That is a lot of fun where we draw Bitsy. Last week I was one of the artists, which reminds me today I have to finish that art. Then Friday is drink and draw. And this Saturday we're not going anywhere, so there's a good chance that Amateur Hour will be back this week. So that'll be a bit of fun for me. I have no idea who to draw. While we're here, hey people who are here to talk about Stellarlands, let's talk about Amateur Hour. What would you like me to draw? Which character? No one? Oh, that's right. There's a lag between us. So you probably haven't heard it until right now. But yeah, I might do a Stellarlands thing once I get that name. No one's voting for anyone, so we'll just go to the campaign, shall we? We'll take my ugly mug off the screen and we'll go full. There we go. So this is Stellarlands 1. It says 1 and 2. Sorry, it's Stellarlands 2, but it says 1 and 2 because you can get the back issue if you haven't already got 1. Wow, Shane. 2 stuff-ups in just a few seconds. And I was trying to scroll on the wrong screen. So yes, the fight is on. The cosmos is at war. Billions of lives are at stake. And the night sky is ablaze with starship fire. There's all the cool little comments about number 1. And like I said, number 1, awesome book. Number 2, even better. It's and a lot more emotional. I didn't tear up at the end like some, but I'm a cold-hearted mongrel of a man. Oh, okay. We'll just go through this a bit more. We've got a cool comment, but I'll just scroll through this a bit. Here's some footage. Here's some art from the original Stellarlands 1, and there's Stellarlands 2. This is the company coming to the poor people of this world. They're the ones with the blue skin. This is the romance beginning, I believe, or at least evolving. There's the 2 books, very similar covers, so that's pretty cool. I hope he continues to do that, where the hero is on the cover with that black stripe and the cool effects in the cape and stuff. But I can't promise that will happen. Oh, there's the variant cover. That's pretty cool. The other variant cover. And yes, what he says here, no long wait times. The book is ready. It's ready to go. All we've got to do is print it and pack it. I've got a whole heap of issue 1s in stock in the store. So I'll be using those to stock all the people who got back issues. So yeah, and we've got some falls in there we've got to get printed up. So that'll be pretty cool. Ooh, that's an excellent explanation. The basic story, a sci-fi tale of sacrifice and redemption that occurs after the consequences of a certain individual's actions bring him to evaluate his life choices. And due to his amazing abilities and chance encounter, this leads to a heartbreaking and selfless conclusion. You will tear up. I'm a cold monster. I'm a cold-hearted monster. I didn't tear up. The comments only let me do 99 characters. That's cool. We still heard it. I read it out. It's kind of flowed. I'll just minimize this for a sec so you can see my ugly mug again. Okay, we've got an answer to who I should draw. Well, the first comic I bought was in a show bag, and believe it or not, it was 2000 AD. So if I go by your comment, I should be drawing, he's not the easiest character to draw, but Judge Dredd. So if Shawnee wins this, I'm doing Judge Dredd on Saturday. Woo! He's a complicated suit. I guess he's got a few versions, so I'll try to find the that'll be lovely and easy. I love it. I love it. That's probably too easy. I think that's practically cheating. So it's all good, Shawnee. It's all good. It's a good character. I will hate drawing it and love drawing it at the same time, so it works out well. So I just realized I shouldn't have started this early because an hour was going to be hard to do, and I've done it so there was 90 minutes to do. So I wasn't thinking this through. Ooh, 69 minutes to go. I posted this on Facebook. I emailed it to people. What else can I do, really? Not much. Oh, there's a lot of noise outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Something's going on with the neighbor's sewage. Has a bit of a stink to it. They've got a big pipe sucking out something. Not pleasant. Not pleasant. I've got the air freshener on full, trying to override the smell. Let's go back to looking at the Kickstarter. As I did help a little on this, but I'm not going to try to claim responsibility for it. And we'll go back to it. Max did most of this. So it's a really nice campaign. He's written in a lot of cool stuff. There's the issue 1. There's issue 2. Oh, here we go. He's got a little blurb about it as well. Issue 2 looks at the life of a lunar military base where soldiers are viewed as occupiers by local inhabitants. Sorry, why can't I read? And tensions are simmering. Things take a turn for the complicated when a soldier falls for a feisty local, setting a chain of decisions accumulating in heartbreaking dilemma. It's a mesmerizing 58-page graphic novel and the eagerly awaited continuation to the Stellarlands series. Yes. Oh, now there's a bit of a... Danny's got to go, but pledge on this book. It's the best new comic I've read this year. Yes, I agree. It's a bloody ripper. Excuse my Australian slang. Ben Worrell is the artist. I hope I pronounced his name right. He is a phenomenal artist. And Max, I've got to admit, he is an amazing writer. These 2 books are so good. It's not just the art that sucks you in, it's the story. So he's done a great job there. Some more art here. I won't stop and let you read it because I don't think you can read it on that little screen. Oh, did a mishap. Oh, explosion. Oh, dead people. Oh. Well, I'm assuming there's dead people anyway. There's your superhero dude. His love interest. I believe that's his buddy and that's his commander. If I remember correctly. I did read this a while ago, so I'm a little bit vague on the characters. But it's a very cool story. Amazing writer. Horrible drunk. Oh, what did I press? There we go. According to him, amazing writer, horrible drunk. I've got to see this drunk version of Max. This sounds intriguing. Oh, there's an Easter egg. There is a link in the comic to the first one, but no spoilers. He won't say what it is. Oh, well, for anyone who's read the first one, you've got to get number 2 and find that Easter egg. And I didn't see it, so someone's got to tell me what it is. Not on here, though. Don't ruin it for everyone else. Tell me in a private message. Just trying to think. Oh, I'm scrolling the wrong bits. Well, we could put the 2 covers here next to each other, and then we'll scroll through the rewards. So there's your number 1 reward. Issue 1, sorry, reward. There's the reward where you get issue 2. There's the variant of issue 2. So that's pretty cool. I believe it's still got the title in it, so it's not a virgin. There's the variant for number 1 underneath that. Then you got the foil cover of number 2 and the foil cover of number 1. Digital set, Stellarlands 1 and 2 variants. Okay. Physical print, Stellarlands 1 and 2. This is a good one to get if you haven't already picked up the book. If you like a bit of flashiness, you got your fall variant there for number 1, and I'm assuming fall variant for number 2. Yep, there it is. Or you can get both foils. Ooh, nice. Love those foils. Oh, 4 people already have got it. That's pretty cool. Foil set and Stellarlands 1 and 2. That's not very clear, actually. Now, let's have a look at this. Where do you click on to see the details? The big button that says details, Shane. Where's the details? Oh, there they are. I was doing the details for all of them. I only wanted that one. So what's in this? Stellarlands 1, physical. Stellarlands 2, physical. No, that's not the one I was looking at. Fall variant set. Oh, no, it's just the 2 foils. Sorry, my mistake. And for the big spenders, let's go out here. That's interesting. There we go. Back out to the main campaign. Oh, back 200 things. Wow, I didn't know I'd done that. Sorry, just a side thing there. Let's go back to the rewards. Now, we've got some bigger rewards that haven't been taken up, and I believe they've got limits of how many can be taken. And we've only got 60 minutes, I believe. So you've got an hour if you want to pick up one of these bigger ones. We've got the design your own cover for Stellarlands 1. We'll get the artist to do a cover at your request. And I believe doesn't say how many people. I thought it did. Then Stellarlands 2, you can get a cover done custom, and you can design your covers for 1 and 2. So original art, pretty much it's the same as a what do you call it? A blank cover that the artist then draws on, except this will be professionally printed. So I believe that's how it works. It's a shame Max isn't here to tell me if it works differently, because it doesn't. Yeah, I think it's printed, so it's professional art, professionally printed. I mean, sorry, and it's a one-off. You only print 1. So your art will be unique. So that's a pretty cool one for anyone who likes to collect art. Ben Worrell is a very awesome artist, so that would be very cool to get his art. So still 124. I'm guessing everyone who's watching this has already pledged. So I'll just take this down so you can see my ugly mug again. And oh, that's what I was doing, making myself a drink. Yes, amazing writer of Horrible Drunk. I've got to find this out. I've never seen him drunk, so I'm gonna have to hang out with Max sometime when I'm in Sydney next, and go out drinking, because this sounds fun. Oh, my computer's beeping. Sorry about that. We promised 4K. Oh, there's a 4K pledge goal. I didn't know that. Oh, a bit like that, is it? Oh, got a 4K pledge level. 4K or 4.5K. Although we're over 4.5K now, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, what can we make the pledge level? Something that won't send us broke and send us into the homelessness. That's That's a good question. What can we do to everyone? There's a small number of people watching right now, which I believe is 3 people. Does anyone have a realistic, keep this realistic, pledge level that we could give? If it's not realistic, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not even going to put your comment up. But yes. Well, while we're thinking about that, let's whack up another one of Max's wonderful videos. I've got to even make more.
You guys should definitely check it out. I'm really looking forward to reading issue number 2.
It does surpass the first issue, and I love the first issue.
Stellarlands 2, in my opinion, is better.
Yes, the emotion. There is a lot of emotion in this particular story. Yeah, well, at the end, it was emotional through it. But if you're not a cold-hearted monster like me, you will cry. There will be tears shed. And if you're watching Max, I've played all your videos now, I think. But I'll still repeat them because some people came in late. I played a couple in the beginning just to kill some time because there was no one here. I don't know what I did wrong that no one seems to know about this video. Usually, I guess everyone's at work. I guess this is a bad time to be running a video. But we'll plan the next one a little bit better. Live and learn. That's what it's all about. Learning your lessons and learning from them. That's a lot of learns in one sentence. So do we? Oh no, we have another one. This will shut me up for a minute. Oh, you guys are so lucky. That minute went fast, and my hair is coming out of my hat. That looks weird. We've got a comment. Is it an idea? No, it's John. Woo! Thank you, John. So I get a feeling that everyone in here has backed it. So I'm preaching to the choir. If you haven't backed it, you really want to. I hate using the word back it because you're not backing it. You're practically buying a comic. So literally, you're buying a comic when you pledge. So it's sort of like a purchase. And like a purchase, we will honor it. And we will get it out to you as soon as possible. And that will be extremely quick because we will be printing it very shortly. As soon as the money rolls in from Kickstarter, that takes a week or 2, I think. So we can pay the printer, and then we will be printing, and then I will be packing and getting these out very quickly this time. I think there was a bit of a delay on Presents 4. I apologize for that. Well, I don't think there was. I know there was. But yeah, Stellarlands, dead serious. We're gonna get this out ASAP. None of this mucking around business. So yeah, should definitely get by early September would be my guess. Unless you're overseas, then the shipping takes a little longer. Just that's how it is. There's a big ocean in the way, and it takes a while to get over that ocean. Although I thought they went by plane, so I didn't think it would take that long, but it still seems to take a good week or so longer than it takes to get it here. Maybe customs read the comics before they let them go through. I don't know. And everyone in customs has got to read it first. So maybe that's why it takes so long. Well, John, where are you from? I haven't seen you pop up before. I know where most of these other people are from, but yeah, you're new to me. Are you still there? It's probably the better question. Nope. Either there's a huge delay or he's not there. Okay, cool. Well, Stellarlands is still the topic, the main topic here. So stellarlands.comics.studio. If you've come in late, there is a I forgot what it's called again. A late pledge. Such a simple name to remember. So I've got someone messaging me at the same time about the campaign, so that's why I'm getting a bit distracted. Yeah, so there's late pledges. So if you're watching this video late, there's a good chance you can still get the items. I'm not too sure how long the late pledges are set to go for. I don't know if there's a default or Max set them to a certain amount of time, or they're new. They're very new. It's a very new thing to Kickstarter. So I'm not overly familiar with them yet. But if you're watching this video late, still go to this link, still pledge. It's just slightly more the pledge. So yeah, sorry about that if you didn't make it before the campaign finished. But yeah, we're down to 50 minutes. So you've got 50 minutes to get this at an awesome price. Yeah, it's just a great comic. I've pledged. I'm Comic Studio, but I wanted something. I only get it's called a comps, where you get a complimentary one for being part of the team. I wanted the good one. I wanted this shiny one, so I pledged on that. So I'm also getting the comps and the shiny one. Woo! Because Comic Studio, I do not take advantage of the fact that I am at the top of the I don't know, the top of publishing. I can't think of a word. I'm having a lot of troubles with words this morning. So we've got 49 minutes, which means it finishes about 20 past 12. So you've got till 20 past 12 Australian Eastern Standard Time. If you're not in Australian Eastern Standard Time, you don't want to work out, it's just in 50 minutes. In 50 minutes from now, I'm getting congratulated for something. Oh no, for an event I went to on the weekend. Okay, cool. Yeah. This has been a wonderful campaign. Can't thank the people involved enough. And when I say people involved, I'm talking not just Max, not just the artist, not just the letterer, not just the colorist, not the editor, not the graphic designer who came up with the logo. I'm talking about you, the supporter, person who pledged. Be it on one or two. I don't even care which one it was you pledged on. You've made this a possibility. 2 would not have happened if 1 hadn't have happened. So either way, this is all thanks to you. So thank you very much to those who pledged. Thank you or bought the book. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the pledge thing. Pledge makes it sound like you might get something, which I know is the legal case, but there's no might here. You will get this comic. Yes. Be it you get it digital, be it you get it physical, be it you get the variant cover, be it you get the foil cover, be it you get the custom cover. That's 5 different covers. Get all of them if you want to. Hey, Nathan. I'm getting buzzed here. Why am I getting so happy weekend? What? My watch is weird. It's giving me messages from the weekend right now. Odd. Very odd. I'm not allowed to sing that song at home. Sorry, I'm reading. I can't talk and read at the same time. I just realized I'm on a live stream while I'm reading. How did the fair go? Well, we'll talk about the fair. The fair went really well. That was really bad. I just did a big block of silence there. The fair went really well. It was a bit quiet compared to other things I've gone to, but like Kez said, when we walked away and counted up what we'd sold, we were quite surprised that we'd sold a decent amount. So although it was a bit quiet, there was a lot of people buying comics, and they were quite surprised there was comics there. We were the only people with comics. So yes, we sold some studio stuff, and we sold some stuff from the shop. So that was really cool. So I had a good time. And met what I've liked about it the most, we met a lot of really cool people. So that was probably my favorite part, to be honest. There was a lot of cool people there, people who were members of the, see if I can remember, UQ Sci-Fi Fantasy Society, plus a whole heap of people who had tables. There's got to be another word for it. Tables there, and just the people who came and visited and who became members, I think. I think you had to become a member to come in. It was $2. Whoa, $2. But yeah, so a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. But back to Stellarlands. Come on, people. We're at 2533. 25? Why did I say 2? 4533. 124. Although my OCD does love that number. Tell your friends. Tell your friends' friends. Tell your enemies. Tell everyone about this awesome, awesome Kickstarter with an awesome, awesome comic. And did I already play that one? Oh, let's play it anyway. Woo!
First off, fantastic book. Love the artwork in it. Love the storytelling in it. It is truly great.
I kind of thought I was going to get like a sci-fi superhero story, which technically I did, but it was far more in-depth and nuanced than I expected.
The underlying themes of mental health and addiction were done very well with a lot of care.
The art is ambitious and bold, and when it comes down to the final product, it's just amazing, and it does not fail to please.
I thought it was great. The art was fantastic.
Another awesome indie comic find out of all.
That wasn't that really
You guys should definitely check it out. I'm really looking forward to reading issue number 2.
Go big or go home. That's my motto. And Max seems like he's going big in the story.
Hello everyone, my name is Max. I am the writer of Stellarlands, and on behalf of myself and the artist Ben Worrell, I want to thank you for clicking on our Kickstarter campaign site and giving us your time and your consideration. Now, I sincerely believe that Stellarlands is a project that is worthy of your pledges and your reading appetites, because it's more than just a fire and fury action-packed comic book, though we do love those, but that it attempts to be something more, a rich, layered, multi-narrative journey that looks at various characters of different and even competing social statuses, from soldiers to civilians to soldiers on the other side of the war to intergalactic politicians. And it shows you how they're all interconnected on a cosmic scale. And for those of you who were there with us from issue 1, I want to thank you, because we wouldn't be here at this exciting point without you. You have my deepest gratitude. And for those of you who are just joining us now from the Kickstarter-verse, welcome. And we hope you will support us by continuing to be with us as we grow and expand and evolve.
We're very close, Sloppy Tunes. We're very close. With your help, sharing and telling everyone you know in the universe, friends and enemies alike, maybe we can make it to 1 million. It's all on your head, Mr. Alex Major. No pressure. No pressure. So, we got 40 minutes left for the campaign. To get this at the cheapest price, you'll get it. Sorry, I'm a bit thirsty. I probably don't need to go into the details, but I get a medication once a month, and it makes my mouth really dry for a week after I get it, and we're in that week. So, bit of fun. What do we got here? We can... Well, I've been told I'm allowed to talk about other things to do with comics. Not really allowed, but, you know, that it's okay. I don't need to get permission. Do I? Do I need to get permission? Maybe I do. Who's really running comics? Anyway, for those who are watching tonight, we have comics recent reads. That's hosted by myself. So hopefully I'll do a better job than I am now. And we will be talking about books we've recently read. So that's pretty cool. That's always a lot of fun. And you get to find out about comics you've never heard of sometimes. And sometimes you get to hear about ones you have heard about, and you get to hear more information about them that you're like, oh, crap, I really want that one. Which is bad for my wallet, but good for my soul. So we'll be on that tonight. I believe I know someone who's on that tonight. Well, actually, I know everyone who's on it tonight. That's not what I meant. Then on Tuesday, we have Chinwag. What I'll do is I'll actually find out the name of the... I know it's I think it's Owen. Hang on, I'll just check. Yeah, sorry, it's Owen Heitman. So yeah, I got the name. I got the name right. So yeah, he's on tomorrow night having a good old chat with good old chinwag, I should say, with Lee Chalker. So that'll be a lot of fun. We get to learn about him. I believe he is. And Wednesday, we got this Wednesday off, so I get to have a bit of a break. Thursday, we have Let's Make a Comic Book. So 3 new artists, 3 new panels. Let's see what they do. I was on last week. If you want to check out the old shows, you can go to Comx, that's COMX.show. And there's a menu there with all the different shows. Pick on the show you want to look at the back catalog for, and away you go. That site has more information than you'll find on YouTube as well. It's like the Drink and Draw has all the art from the show that you can click on and have a closer look at. What the hell is that noise? It must be the workmen outside. Making a lot of noise. And like Chinwag, there is a transcript of the episode as well, as a bit of information about each guest, like a link to something a little bit more official, I guess is probably the best way to put it. And so forth and so on for the other shows. So yeah, go on, check out comx.show. That's the link. That's the URL, comx.show. And that'll take you to all the different episodes. And they're all in order, with the latest at the top of the list. And the oldest at the bottom of the list. Go figure. What else can I talk about? Comex Studio and Comex Shop did a sci-fi and fantasy fair on the weekend. That was great fun. If anyone from that fair is watching, thank you so much for a great day. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We made a good amount of money. Not great, but it was good. But that's not what I loved about the weekend. What I loved about it was the people. There were great people tabling there, and there was great people coming and checking us tabling people out. We were the only people selling comics, so we got a bit of attention for that, so that was cool. Yeah, sold some books that have been sitting in the comic store for a while, so that was cool. Sold some of our stuff as well. Sold a Stellarlands 1, issue 1. We sold one of them. Like I said, it wasn't a big turnout, so selling one of something was pretty cool. We sold more than just one Stellarlands, by the way. I'm saying a lot. And I was just about to say it again. And again. Okay, that joke's not going to work again. So we have other Kickstarters coming up soon, but I'm not sure, because a lot of it has to do with when the artists are ready. When they've got the book ready, because we do not do a Kickstarter unless the book is ready now. We've made that mistake in the past. We're not making that mistake again. If the book is not ready to print, we don't do a Kickstarter. So, yes. We're just waiting for books to be print ready, and then we'll start the Kickstarter. And so, unfortunately, you can't always tell when that is going to happen. Because artists have lives. A lot of artists on these books, thank you. It is a good rule. A lot of these artists have full-time jobs as well, so we can't put too much pressure on them. Some of them don't, and those books come out really quickly. That's not for me. Okay, I'll turn my watch off so it stops beeping at us. I'm just waiting for Kez to come on and make fun of me. But she must be working. Although I don't think she gets a lunch break for another 15 minutes. Who else wants to make fun of me? Make me feel at home. Okay, I've got to update this because it's... Come on, surely this hour-long video has got us at least one more person. No, it hasn't. Oh, well. And we've got some people watching now. Yes, it's just my talking head, but I know we've seen enough of my talking head at the moment, so let's put on a video. We watched all of these? Yeah, we'll do this one.
Hey everyone, I want to start by sending out a heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for your incredible support of Stellarlands on Kickstarter. Your belief in this project has been truly inspiring. Advanced copies of issue 2 are getting rave reviews, and if you haven't already, you can still grab a copy of issue 1 and 2 along with some truly special Kickstarter exclusive variant covers that won't be available anywhere else after this campaign. Your amazing support has also unlocked some fantastic stretch goals like bookmarks and sample books featuring works from talented comics artists. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for how far we've come together. Let's give it one last push and finish strong.
Let's do it. Okay. So we have 500. Well, let's see if I can do the maths. With $467 off 5,000. If we can do 5,000 and get it up to 5,000 in the next half an hour, I will give everyone who does a physical pledge a free comic book. I will throw that in there. If we can get this to 5,000 in the next 30 minutes, 31 minutes. We've got 31 minutes to do it. So spread the word. Everyone gets a free comic. I will whack in another comic into the postage, into the package, not postage, package. For everyone who's already doing a physical pledge. To those people doing digital pledges, I will throw in a PDF. So yes, don't muck about. Get it in there. Get these numbers up. Tell your friends, tell your friends' friends, tell your enemies, tell your enemies' enemies, which would be you, I guess. Yes, I probably should have said this earlier, but we can do it. Half an hour. I dare you to get this up to $5,000 Australian, which is around 3,500, I think, American. For those who are seeing the numbers in different currencies. I think about that. Probably 3,700. I don't know. I'm not going to keep doing maths in my head. It's just going to come out wrong. So yeah, so we get up to 5,000. I will throw in a free comic book. From the Comic Studio range. Randomly. To anyone here who's already pledged, I thank you for getting us halfway from 4,000 to 5,000. But we need another $467 Australian. So that's about $300 American we need. Yeah, I think that's the right math. So get in there, buy some books. All we need is one person to buy one of those big ones. Ooh. Buy a big one so everyone else gets a free comic. No extra postage. It's just in there as is. I'll pay the postage myself. The extra postage. I'm not paying all the postage. And why am I doing this? Because I am Sizzle.
No time to lose. By the power of
Come and Sizzle.
Yes, I have the power to make such deals. What else can we do? I've talked about the shows. We've got some books coming up. What are those books? I should have. See, I'm bad at remembering things off the top of my head, so let's have a look. Maxwell has got comics. Stellarlands 3 coming up sometime in the next year, I'm guessing. Stu Thornton will have Outlaw 3 coming up sometime soon. Dushan, I actually saw a cover for number 3 of Liza Ray, so that can't be too far away. Lee will have issue 2 of volume 1 sometime soonish. Alex is working on a book, his first book with Comic Studio, and yeah, I don't know how far away that one is actually. I need to talk to Alex. Ed also has a book. Ed Kearsley. He is doing a book called Final Dragon. So that'll be coming out sometime soon. Like I said, this all happens to do with their art. They work full time. Well, some of them do. So it all works around their lives, unfortunately. So it's hard to tell when these things will be finished. And Ryan Vella, I believe, is working on Battery Hen 2. And probably 1,000 other books, because that's just how Ryan Vella works. So, yeah. And we have Jonathan, Jonathan, whose last name I'm not going to try to pronounce because I will murder it. Absolutely butcher it. But Jonathan E., we'll call him Jonathan E., has already finished a book called Camelot, and he's just working on the cover. So that will be coming out very soon. It's an awesome comic. It's not what I expected. The first draft that he gave me is totally different. But he improved on it. As his skills improved and his writing skills improved, he wrote another story and said, what about this one instead? And I was like, yes, blown away. Awesome. Let's do this story instead. So that was pretty cool. Oh, and I've just been told pencils for issue 3 have started. So yes, it is not a long way away. So that's pencils, inks, colors, letters, ready to go. That'd be awesome. So yeah, 3 is not years away. It is coming soonish, I guess. I can't say how soon, because that depends on how long the artist takes and how long the inker takes and how long the... Actually, I think the artist is the inker. I just realized Ben does everything, doesn't he? He does the ink and the pencils. And Wilson Go, if I'm remembering correctly, does the colors. And they are beautiful colors. He is awesome. I can see why multiple people have used him in Comic Studio. So, how's everyone's Monday? How long have we got? We've got 25 minutes. I'll play another video. Well, this one will kill some time. Oh, here's some early reviews. Number 2. This will be a good one.
I thought it was great. The art was fantastic.
Another awesome indie comic find out of all.
That was another really
And an incredible
There's
artist.
probably like Andrew.
That is their own.
You guys should definitely check it out. I'm really looking forward to reading issue number 2.
This was a complete comic with a start, a middle, and an end. It was very satisfying. It's very well made. It's incredibly well written and drawn, and it was my favourite comic from last year. I can tell you, Stellarlands 2, in my opinion, is better.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a grown man, I can admit this. I teared up a little bit on the last few pages. It was quite emotional.
There were tears shed. Listen, my cold, dead heart unfroze at the end of issue 1 and issue 2. More so issue 2, because I'm like, no! I felt that I was alive again, okay? So
You're getting quite bang for your buck. I would say, because most comic books are half the size at this price point, which I think is quite the deal, to be quite honest, because the art is amazing and obviously the storylines are incredible.
So I read it, and it's fantastic.
You heard it. Fantastic. So what are you waiting for? Pledge. Go on. You know you want to. Now, I'm guessing everyone who's watching this is already pledged. So thank you. Thank you all for getting a copy, even if it's just a PDF, even if it's just one copy. If you're new and you got both copies, thank you. And you will not regret it, because these are both awesome stories. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Nice. We're getting some art from number 3 here. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can bring this up. So everyone here is going to get an exclusive look at some art from issue 3 that has been done. It's just pencils, but still pretty cool. And I'll just upload them. Sorry about that. So here's some beautiful pencils of, oh, it's underwater or something. Interesting. And I'll take away the banner for a second. Oh, yeah, it's a dude. Cool. Well, a person. Let's look at the other one. Oh, he's seen something scary by the looks of it. Oh, now I want to see all the art for 3. Damn you, Max. Oh, I feel naked without the banner. Okay. Yeah, so get 2, and if you haven't got 1, get it as well, because 3 is being drawn as we speak. So now also remember, for those who've come in late, these stories are all standalone. Issue 1 is its own story. Issue 2 is its own story. Issue 3 will be its own story. Now, although they are connected in little ways, you don't need to read one to read the other. So it's like Danny said, it's very satisfying. You get to read an entire story from the front page to the back page. Story done. Time to move on to the next story. But they are linked in small ways, I'm told. And then they are, it's all brought together in issue 8, why they are all linked together and how they're all linked together. But yeah. So you want them. If you haven't already got them, you want them. You can't all be like me and get them for free. No. I actually I pay for the special ones. I don't pay for the normal ones because I get to see the proofs. So I get to keep the proofs. So if they're in good nick, we don't have to change anything. I get a good comic. Yeah. What else can we say about Stellarlands apart from the fact that it is great? It's a great book. I've only read 2 as a PDF so far, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it as a comic. Because I'm a big fan of physical comics over PDFs. Although I did go the effort to read the PDF to see how awesome the story is. It was pretty awesome. And the art is amazing. Ben is a very talented man. And so is Max, very talented writer. Put them together, get an excellent book. So we're down to 18 minutes before you get rid of me. So Any comments? Any questions? Can be about anything. Well, hopefully about Comic Studio or Stellarlands or Stellarlands and Comic Studio. That sort of is the same thing. Anyone? 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 Anyone want to know about the stuff behind me? Oh, here's the shop. This huge pile here is the shop. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 9 boxes. Short boxes, totally full. That's the shop that we took to the fair. And that we'll be taking also to the Brisbane Comic Market. That's in Annerley at Comics Plus. So if you're wondering where we are, just look up Comics Plus. We're down there. It's a whole bunch of people selling comics. That's right, comics. Nothing else, just comics. So there'll be a few indie comic people. And a lot of it's also back issues of mainstream stuff. So, and I think there's even a guy who sells graded mainstream stuff as well. So if you're into that, come along. Yes, Allison, that is a skateboard behind. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That is a skateboard behind me. That is drawn and was commissioned by Ed Kearsley. That's his character, Radical. Yes, that is his name. That character's name is Radical. And he is the main character in the comic book, Radical. So look up Radical. Radical's in the store. He has given them to, well, not given them. He's put them in the store. So if you want to find out anything, yes, it is very cool. I feel very privileged to have one of the skateboards. He only made a limited number. You can actually get them on the store. So pick which one you want, because there's apparently different sizes. I don't know much about skateboards. And yeah, order them through the shop, and they'll be sent directly from Ed to you. $9 shipping. Costs a lot more than $9 to ship one of these buggers, but you'll pay $9. Because that's how comics works. Comic shop, I should say. $9 postage to Australia, even if you buy a skateboard. Thank you, Alison. Yes. That is cheap shipping. Whether you buy one comic or everything in the shop. If you're one of those crazy people, just buy everything in the shop. Still $9 shipping. That's a lot of boxes I'd have to send to you, though. Oh, well. That's the rules. Where are we at? We're at 15 minutes to go. We're still at 124 backers. My OCD's loving this. My human brain, a little disappointed. But like I said, I'm pretty sure you guys have all pledged already. So I'm singing to the choir. Is that the expression? I don't know. Talking to the choir, singing to the choir. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know who the choir is. And it's that time of day that if we're lucky, Kez will be getting lunch break. He can come on here and make fun of me for the next 14 minutes. In front of you all. It'll be great times. Great times. Great times. I should probably play a video while we're waiting for Kez to come on. Oh, we'll just talk about the shop. How's that? Online Australian indie comic shop. That is what comic shop is. The shop is, I'll get the other banner. See if I can find it. Ooh, I can't find. Oh, there it is. That is the comic store. Now, don't be stressed about the longness of the name, the length of the name, longness. I'm making up words now. Comex.net.au will get you there on its own. Store is in the menu. So you just press store in the menu and bang, you will be in the store. So yeah, comex.net.au. Same as our, well, this is not Studio we're talking about now. This is comex.net.au, the Comic Network of Australia. That's what the domain name stands for. That's an interesting question. Shawnee? Most fun. I'd have to say my first one, because it was all new. It was all very exciting. Hang on, I'll just get this picture down. It was very exciting because I'd never done a Kickstarter before. Our first Kickstarter was a calendar, so that was pretty exciting. We got people to draw a picture for each month, and then we put it into a calendar and we sold it. Its purpose was to raise money for Comex, but we ended up breaking even. So, but it was still a lot of fun, and we got to promote all the artists who were in the calendar. So that was the main goal. We were about promoting who was in there, not so much about making money from it. Otherwise, we would have made them expensive calendars. I don't think I've got one that I can get quickly. Yeah. I used to have one hanging on the wall, but it started to get a bit silly having a 2-year-old calendar up on the wall. The art was cool, though. But yes, this would be a great opportunity to announce that Comex Studio is doing another calendar to celebrate its 5th year of existence. So, to anyone out there watching this, you get to have first dibs at picking a month. Now, we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people have already. So we've only got 7 spots. So we've got 7 spots on the calendar if you're interested in joining in. So private message me. It will be first in, first dress, best dress, whatever the expression is, who will get into the calendar. When I did the first calendar, it took us less than 24 hours to fill the calendar with artists. 5 years and kicking goals. Thank you very much, Shawnee. So, yeah. And I don't know if anyone cares about this, but to celebrate that particular, I'll take that banner down and put the one we are advertising up. There's a lot of banners in the background, so it takes me a while to find the one we're after. So, to celebrate the 5th year, not only are we doing a calendar, but on April 2026 is 5 years. I will be drawing April. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. If it's going to ruin the calendar or bring the prices up, make it a collectible, I'll sign it. I'll sign all the calendars if that's what people want. But we'll be doing a Kickstarter early next year to sell the calendar. It will only be a Kickstarter product. You cannot buy it after the fact. So if you don't get it in the Kickstarter, you won't get it at all. Unless you go to someone's house who did the Kickstarter and steal it. But I don't recommend that. Comex is not recommending stealing things from people. Not condoning it either. We're at 9 minutes. Okay, we've got 9 minutes to go. Let's get back on track. Let's get what we're talking about. What's my favorite video so far? I would say the Kickstarter video. So we've watched them all. Yeah, let's go for the long one, and that'll bring us to about 5 minutes left.
First off, fantastic book. Love the artwork in it. Love the storytelling in it. It is truly great.
I kind of thought I was going to get like a sci-fi superhero story, which technically I did, but it was far more in-depth and nuanced than I expected.
The underlying themes of mental health and addiction were done very well with a lot of care.
The art is ambitious and bold, and when it comes down to the final product, it's just amazing, and it does not fail to please.
I thought it was great. The art was fantastic.
Another awesome indie comic find out of all.
That wasn't that really
You guys should definitely check it out. I'm really looking forward to reading issue number 2.
Go big or go home. That's my motto. And Max seems like he's going big in the story.
Hello everyone, my name is Max. I am the writer of Stellarlands, and on behalf of myself and the artist Ben Worrell, I want to thank you for clicking on our Kickstarter campaign site and giving us your time and your consideration. Now, I sincerely believe that Stellarlands is a project that is worthy of your pledges and your reading appetites, because it's more than just a fire and fury action-packed comic book, though we do love those, but that it attempts to be something more, a rich, layered, multi-narrative journey that looks at various characters of different and even competing social statuses, from soldiers to civilians to soldiers on the other side of the war to intergalactic politicians. And it shows you how they're all interconnected on a cosmic scale. And for those of you who were there with us from issue 1, I want to thank you, because we wouldn't be here at this exciting point without you. You have my deepest gratitude. And for those of you who are just joining us now from the Kickstarter verse, welcome. And we hope you will support us by continuing to be with us as we grow and expand and evolve.
I think I just got a package. Who thinks I should check what's at the door? Or should I wait 5 minutes? Hey, Pludgecast! No, no one's saying I should go out there. Okay, I won't then. I'll be good. We got 5 minutes on the campaign. 5 minutes. Pludgecast, if you haven't already pledged, you really want to. Stellarlands, oops, this way. Stellarlands.comics.studio. That'll take you to the Kickstarter. It is for issue 2 of Stellarlands. This is a self-contained story, so you don't need to read any of the other Stellarlands to enjoy this story. But if you enjoy it, you'll probably want Stellarlands 1 to get another self-contained story with totally different characters that you can also enjoy as a standalone story. So this is awesome. I love that this is how Max has done the stories, because there's nothing worse than getting a story and then having to wait a year to see how it continues. Because that can be, not always, but that can be a thing with indie comics, unfortunately. Some indie comics do come out faster. But for people who work full-time, that's probably the rate that it comes out at. Yeah, so get in there. 4 minutes left. I haven't seen that number go up, Pludgecast, plunge. I can't read. I should have my glasses on. Where are my glasses? I don't know where my glasses are. I'm going to have to keep looking at a blurry screen. Okay. yeah, so we have 3 minutes. I'm having so much fun, I might stick around after the 3 minutes because I'm sure everyone else is having fun. Are you having fun, everyone? I shouldn't yell. Very drunk. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. At 12 noon, he's very drunk. It's good to hear. Somehow, I think Danny is making things up. But he's probably very pleased with the results. So that part's probably true. Yeah, so 3 minutes ago still. So, yeah, it's not counting down by seconds just yet. Oh, yeah, once it hits a minute, it counts down by seconds, I think. I think that's how it works. So, you think I'd know? I've done like, I think 7 or 8 of these now. You think I know how it works by now? So, what do you like about Stellarlands? Has anyone here had got Stellarlands 1? Has anyone here seen Stellarlands 1? Fair enough. He's doing night filming at the moment, is he? Fair enough. Poor Max. Yes, I'll agree with Danny on that one. Excellent book. Great book, as Danny would say. I'm not just saying that because we publish it. I'm saying it because it is a great book. Comic Studio has been very blessed in that all the books we have made to date have been amazing. We have had amazing creators join Comic Studio, and yeah, we are very blessed and very lucky. And we have 88 seconds before it finishes. So if you haven't already pledged, you've got 84 seconds to pledge to get it at a decent price. Well, not a decent price, a good price. You got 75 seconds to get it at the better price. 70 seconds? Anyone? 65 seconds? Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I'll agree with that. I read it a few times, but I think I still got it first time. Few times. What did you say last? You said few times. Oh, did I say something else? Did I? 42 seconds. 40 seconds. No, I'm not going to count down every second. Drum roll. 30 seconds from now. If you can pledge that quickly, I'll be impressed. Come on, make that number go up. Make that number go up. I want to see 126. Just one person. Come on, one person. Okay, I'm so happy with this and so thrilled. I'm going to give away one comic to each person for the 4,000 level. How's that for those physical backers? And that's 1,000. 1,000? That's 0. How to turn 0 into 1,000? That's the Kickstarter done. Thank you, everyone. I'm not going to go away straight away because I am thankful for your support of all of you, of all 100 where does it tell you? 125 people. Thank you to those 125 people. Thank you to all the other people who shared and shared the posts so those 125 people could find us. Thank you for the people who watched this video, even if you didn't pledge. Thank you for making me not feel like I was talking to a vacuum. And just, yeah, thank you to Max and his team for making such an amazing comic. I'm really looking forward to number 3. And I'm really looking forward to getting a physical copy of number 2. So that's cool. Now, I don't know how late pledges work. but you can apparently still get some of them. They just cost a little bit more than they cost during the campaign. Like I said, this is a new function of Kickstarter. Oh, I can't do it. I'm the owner of the Kickstarter. I can't pledge on anything. Not through myself anyway. Through my partner, I can. Yeah, that was cool. I can't believe I just did that for an hour and 40 minutes. But it was worth it. We got an extra pledge. I don't know if it was from this or if it was from the email or if it was just someone on Kickstarter. Don't know. I can find out who that last pledge was. Is Sean in the audience? I won't give you last name. Put your hand up, Sean. Thank you for being the last pledger. Yeah, the screen's all weird. Usually you can change this, but I can't. Don't understand. Okay. This new system, I'm going to have to learn it. And yes, congrats. It is an awesome product. Great product. I keep saying awesome when you say great. Well done. Yes, well done to Max. Well done to his team of artists and so forth. Letterers, colorists, editors, graphic designers, everything. Well done. Should I end this? Does everyone think I should end this? Danny will probably say, get off the screen. So does anyone have any questions about Comics Studio or even comics in general? I'll take this link off because it's not really a thing now. We'll put up the shop link, shall we? If you didn't pledge or you pledged for number 2 and you've just realized you want number 1, go there because we have it in store. We have both the premium version and the Sizztacular version, depending which one you want. If you have any questions about what the difference is, feel free to throw me a line. Or I could just tell you here, but where's the fun in that? I want you to throw me a line. I want to make new friends. I'm very, very lonely here in this room. Now, if Kerry's watching, that's when I'll get the making fun of me. But yes, thank you everyone. That was awesome. That was great fun. And I'm horrible at this. Ed is way better at ending videos than me. That's the store. Let's see if I've got the other link. Because you can technically just go here. Where is it? Oh, if you want to see back catalog of the shows, go there. www.comx.show. That'll give you a menu of all the different shows, and you just pick the show that you want to go to. Most of our social medias are that. Or if you're looking for Comics Studio, it's almost the same as that. It's Comics Studio AU. So it's very similar, instead of net. And that's our website, comics.net.au. Just whack some dots in there and take away the @ of course. On that comic show, see if I can find the link again. At that comic show, there's also 2 other links in the menu. One is art, and that's where you submit your art for what do you call it? For Drink and Draw, which this week's theme is Deadpool. So if you've got any Deadpool art, That's where you need to send it. comex.show/art, or just go to Comex Show and get the art in the top of the menu and submit your art. And so it's Deadpool. If you've got some bitsy art for the Let's Make a Comic Book, that's the place to go as well. I'm pretty sure we've got the link in its totality here somewhere. No, we don't. Also, comex.show is also a menu item for comex.show interest. Show interest. So show/interest, I should say. But it's in the menu, so you can just go to comex.show, press interest, put your name down, tick the shows you're interested in being on, and let me know so I can add you to the show. It'll be great. You'll have fun. I think that's about it. I should probably just leave this video the same way that the famous Ed would leave a show. Actually, I'll do an outro. What the hell? Do an outro. See you later, everyone.